can see it's now full time in the Women's World Cup. England have done it, group winners, and they've done it at a canter, Carla.
Yeah, very convincing. But I think the most pleasing thing, and I think will be for Serena as well, is the fact that there's been different goal scorers. I think it's a new system. People have played out of position, and there was a lot of fluidity to it still. For 90 minutes, we completely controlled it. So I think there's a lot of positives to take, and I think we'll go into the last 16 with an awful lot of confidence after that.
England have had this run of binary scores going back to February. It's either been nils or ones. They've not scored 2 in a game since then. That's about 5 months for a team that are the European champions.
Yeah.
This, finally, in Game 3, sends a bit of a message, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah. And I think because we've done it playing a completely new system, one that we haven't played all year, I think it'll give the girls a lot of confidence. So might we see this again? I think we do, because the back three were excellent. It allowed, obviously, Bronze and Daly to give us the width. It allowed the front two to stay very central and high up the pitch. So all in all, I think that was a really convincing performance. And like I said, a system and a structure that suited the players that we've got available.
And a good opportunity late in the game, once the game was parked and put to bed, to have a little look at some of the fringe players who haven't had a chance so far.
Yeah, and protect the likes of Stanway and Bronze, who were on a yellow card as well. So, but what I would say is those that come into the side, fringe players that haven't played many minutes, slotted in brilliantly. And the good thing is the rhythm didn't slow down. So that'll be something that's really pleased Serena, no doubt, tonight. So
some supremely impressive moments in that game, starting with Alessia Russo creating and then getting on the end of the opening goal. Lauren James scored 2 gorgeous goals, and Hemp with a great finish as well. Yeah, I think, listen, Lauren James will take the headlines tonight. She was absolutely sensational and unplayable. I think she's been one of the standout performers in the group stages so far. So, yeah, but overall, look, the fact that Chloe Kelly's come on and got a goal as well, but everyone's contributed tonight, and that's really important. Makes it all the more surprising that James didn't start the first game.
Yeah, of course, but, Serena had to... Sometimes you have to find a way. You always have to find a formula with what you've got available, and, I think that she realised in the second game the qualities that Lauren James could bring, and what she's done again tonight. You'd imagine she's the first name on the team sheet come Nigeria.
Now, we can't just focus on solely the positives. England conceded their first goal of the tournament. It was a VAR penalty, slightly a bit harsh for Lucy Bronze to get a yellow card for that, because she had her hand behind her back. But there were more than one occasion in this game which drew a gasp from you defensively. With Nigeria waiting, do England need to fix up a little bit at the back?
Yeah, I think the gasp comes from the fact that China was so poor, and I think we had a couple of lapses in concentration and got sloppy. We're not going to be able to afford to do that against the likes of Nigeria or when we progress even further. So I think I said it after the opening 2 games. Transition, sometimes we don't react quick enough. We did that a lot better tonight, but against Nigeria, those sloppy moments, because we feel like we're in control of the game, are going to have to be sharpened up. But like I said, I think the gasp was the fact that China was so poor tonight. They really were, and we allowed them 1 or 2 big opportunities, which can't happen as we progress through the tournament.
Just tell us a bit about Nigeria. I know they've got one player up front that will cause 1 or 2 sleepless nights.
Yeah, Shuala at Barcelona. She's an unbelievable player and someone that is litting up the Champions League this year. So yeah, there's 1 or 2 that we need to be aware of. But like I said, I think our biggest weakness sometimes is transition, and obviously their strength is transition. So it's something I'm sure that will be looked at, and over these next few 5 to 7 days, hopefully get sharpened up on that side.
And now we obviously hope that Kira Walsh, who didn't feature today because of that knee injury, we don't know how severe that is. We hope it's not too severe. But having seen the game that we've seen today, England going to be all right without her? Yeah, it's interesting, because I think Kira's, well, for me, a world-class midfielder and somebody that, has been unbelievable for England. But I think a performance like that will give a lot of belief, a lot of confidence to the group, to the staff, to everybody, that no matter who goes out there, even when the changes were made, we'll be okay, and we've got a strong squad there. So that's a credit to the players, a credit to the staff. But yeah, look, make no bones about it, it's going to be a tougher test. We've not had a real strong test yet in this opening these group games, and we are going to come up against stronger opposition, so we're going to have to smarten up in certain areas.